We've got V-Guar joining in on the show. The fact that they're looking to strengthen their pan-India presence, analysts are now estimating a 30% EPS CAGR over FY 18 to 20, and they're also exploring inorganic growth. So let's chat about all of this with Mithun C, MD at V-Guar, joining in on the show right now. Mithun, hi. Morning. You've widened your geographical presence. Can you tell us about how much is coming from non-South and how much of it will grow to over the year?
Today, we are at about 35-36% of our revenues are coming from non-South. This figure is, growing very fast every year. I think it was about maybe 15 or 20% about 5 years back, 5-6 years back. So I think in about next 3 to 4 years time, we are looking to hit about 50%. From the current 35-36%. So 50% is something we are targeting in the next 3 to 4 years time.
Right. You've also managed to bolster the non-South distributor strength by about 4 times over FY 12 to 17. What's the plan now?
So when we started with non-South, we started with 1 or 2 categories. Today we are selling about 6 categories nationally, and we are also introducing products like switch gears also nationally, which is not a very large category today, but it's growing very fast. So, as we go forward, we will see more and more introductions of our entire portfolio of products, which is close to about 12 to 13 categories, and that is the work that we have left to do in the next 4 to 5 years.
Right, margins are vulnerable to volatility in commodity prices. How do you see the volatility and currency impacting your margins?
Yeah, so we had a very adverse environment in the last quarter as far as commodity and currency is concerned. As you know, most of the commodities are also priced in dollars, so they will have an inflationary effect and thereby some impact on margins. But the good news is it was a temporary blip, so I think there could be some temporary impact on margins. But definitely in Q4 the margins will look a lot better. Because the commodity prices have eased and currency has strengthened from the lows of 74, 75 to 70. So both these will have a positive impact. So I think for the full year, we are not expecting any huge issues.
Right. Can we see improving operating profitability and low capex drive going forward?
Yeah, our capex is not very high. We spend about 45 to 50 crores annually on capex. So it's not a huge number as far as capex is concerned, and considering our cash flows. As far as margins are concerned, yes, we have a plan to improve margins, but currently we are still in the investment phase, so we are still expanding in non-South. We are adding people, we are adding distributors, we are adding offices, warehouses, etc., etc. So definitely still costs are high. I think once we hit that 50-50 number I talked about earlier, definitely we will start to see a lot more operating leverage kicking in, and we should start making margins closer to our peers.
Okay, Arun, great to have you on the show. Thanks so much for taking the time out and speaking with us today.